the call for wealth and fame. I know it's sound, I know it's ring. I was searching for a moment. Caught my ear with shiny words and promises to give me word. My identity is broken.
Plot twist, we're back in the van. If you're new around here, my name's Tori. I have lived and traveled in a van for 4 years, and we've been work camping at a resort in Idaho for the past year, and now we are rebuilding a vintage camper. So basically it's just a little chaotic around here at times, but always a good time. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because I've been posting a little bit more frequently than usual lately. So first stop anytime we're in Utah is of course a Utah pop. Secured the goods. If you've been to Utah, you'll know. If not, next time you're in Utah, definitely stop at a pop shop. This one has Dr. Pepper, raspberry puree, and coconut cream, and it is divine. We weren't able to stop actually when we were down here last week for our trip out of Salt Lake because we were here on a Sunday and Salt Lake is just closed on Sundays. But I know being back in the van is a bit of a plot twist, so I figure I'd give you guys a little quick update. We are still working on the camper, still working at Teton Peaks, and we've actually gotten the opportunity to travel for work this week. Our company is buying a new property down in Escalante, southern Utah. If you're not familiar with the area, it's about an hour from Bryce Canyon. And they have asked us to travel down there and be present for the closing of the property and to meet with the staff and explore the area, and we could not be more excited, and we're hoping that we can take work trips like this a little bit more often moving forwards. So we're back in the van for the week. This is the puppy's first trip in the van. She does suffer with a little bit of motion sickness, so that's been interesting. Like I said, we're not traveling too often, just one day each way, and then we'll be staying at the new property while we're down there. So far she's doing pretty good. She got sick once and then she just kind of went to sleep. So fingers crossed that keeps going well. We've got our pop. We're about, what, halfway now? If you've ever driven through Utah before, you'll know that like after Salt Lake, there's pretty much nothing until you get to Arizona. So we had to make sure to stock up on anything that we needed, and I think we are officially ready for the pretty half of the drive. We got in right at dark, and we actually snagged one of my favorite campsites from the last time I was here by myself with Haley, and the full moon is out and it is stunning. This is actually Bear's very first time in the forest. She's off exploring already. Bear. Yay, we made it! Are you van life you? You van life you? Bear, this kitchen makes being nosy very easy for you, doesn't it? What do you think? I don't know, Bear. That seems like you might be pushing it.
She's like, where's the line?
You are that part of me, the only missing piece. No waiting patiently. I count the days to see you, honey, honey. Always and only.
just as cold here as last time I was here. It's about 30 something degrees out right now. My fingers are starting to hurt a little bit. We are actually having some issues with Haley's eyesight again the last week or so. But we wanted to make sure to bring her out to still enjoy the experience that she can have anyway. She started seeming a little bit uncomfortable, and so was Josh because it's freezing. So he headed back to the van while Bear and I finished up watching the sunrise. What do you think of your very first national park? Tell the people, Bear. It's beautiful. We just kind of wanted to sneak this in before we hit the road again. Our final destination is about an hour from here. We're heading over to the Escalante area, which I've actually never been to before, but I could not pass up a national park sunrise. You guys know me. First day back at the van, and I'm back on my 5 a.m. wake up calls. Anyway, I'm freezing and we're gonna get going.
It's alright. What have you gotta lose? And you're giving me life, baby. It's alright.
We've officially made it to Escalante. The drive-in is so beautiful, and we stopped to get a coffee in, what was that town called? Oh shoot, I thought it was so cute. Anyways, we stopped to get a coffee in a town between here and Bryce Canyon, and I walked into the cafe and every person in there had on a cowboy hat. So I thought I would wear mine today and fit right in. We are headed over to the RV park. It's just a quick drive, and then we're jumping into the work portion of our trip. We're really excited to be able to be traveling for work and to meet the staff at the new park and just see the new property. So I'll bring you guys along for as much as I can today, and then we've got some adventure planned for the way home. They have the cutest little check-in store, so I'm gonna have to come back and go shopping later, but we just met the previous owner and we got our map and we're headed to our campsite. Holy smokes, look at that view! This RV park is stunning. Are you insane? Are you crazy? Hey.
The aspen petals line the trail we paved. Just two kids trying to find their own way. My dusty shoes have helped me realize love is forged in the climb.
Utah things.
Love is forged.
And Josh had a half a bison, but this was just too funny. I had to.
Like a cool drink of water on a summer afternoon. Like the fog clearing out a little time out in view. A breeze that whispers love will make it through. It makes me feel brand new. One moment with you.
So I just saw my first legit hitchhiker. He's backpacking. We're out on a scenic drive. Work's been a little bit crazy the last couple days, but really good, and we feel like we're really getting the feel for the property, and we've made such great connections with the staff, and overall we're just really excited. But we were finally able to sneak out. It's a little bit late, it's about 6 o'clock, so we're just going on a drive. Everyone that we've talked to so far has said about 10 miles east of Escalante is one of the most beautiful drives and scenery that you'll ever see, so we're headed that direction. We were hoping to do a little bit of hiking on this trip, but turns out work's gonna be a little bit more intensive, so we're just sneaking some adventure in. He's just like walking out there with his backpack. That's so crazy. Yeah, so we just got to the first scenic pullout, so we decided to stop, read the sign, but we're officially at the Grand Staircase, Escalante National Monument.
I got a heart that burns, baby. I got a tree that yields fruit. I got a clock that keeps on ticking. I got a ship that sails true.
I got a song that I've been singing. I got a mind that fights fair. I got arrows I've been slinging. I'm a game of truth or dare.
We got time, we got bones, we got spark down in our lungs. Cheating time, cheating death, every time we take a breath. We don't have to do it alone.
We've been trying to cook in the van as much as possible this trip and only eat out a couple of times to try a few of the places. So tonight we made tamales and I'm having my favorite Utah beer, the Polygamy Porter, Wasatch Brewery. But I realized after we left home that I forgot to pack a hot sauce, but I forgot we were gifted this teeny Tabasco sauce that we keep in the van. So guess it comes in handy for emergencies. This is so cute. Well, I hope we don't have any more hot sauce emergencies because she's gone. Bye, babies. Bye. Daddy's gonna take really good care of you, okay? Oh, I know. I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm gonna miss you so much. So much. What am I gonna do without my Titi Gia? Hey. Wanna say bye to mommy? Oh, give me that belly. Oh, you can show me belly. Oh. Yeah, look at that little belly. Okay. Mommy loves y'all so much. And I'll see you guys next week, okay? Okay? Are you gonna be able to handle this one?
She's gonna keep me busy.
Oh, yes. Goodbyes, they're never easy. There's been a lot of changes happening in our lives behind the scenes. Most of them really good, but some parts have been hard too. We were recently promoted to regional management for the company we've been working with for the past year, which is so exciting, and we're thrilled at the opportunity to further our careers and continue working with this company. Part of that promotion was a dire need for some management down in Utah for a couple of weeks while we stabilized and got everything settled. So Josh left me behind and headed back to Idaho, and we prepared for 3 weeks apart. We did get the opportunity to see each other for a couple days halfway through, which was really needed. We're just not used to being apart anymore, and it was really hard, but there's been a lot of really good changes and a lot of great things in our future. So even though it looks like I'm ending this week on a sad note, I'm really excited for the next chapter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.